Okay, so we've all gotten pretty used to AI as a tool, right? Something we command. But what if that relationship completely changed? What if AI wasn't just a tool, but an actual coworker? Today we're diving into a really fundamental shift, a moment where AI is basically getting its first real job. Think about how you use AI right now. It's usually a constant back and forth. You give it a prompt, it gives you a response. You tweak the prompt, it gives you another response. You know the drill. But what if you could just stop all that? Imagine giving AI the final destination, not just the next turn-by-turn direction, and just trusting it to handle the whole journey. That is the massive leap we're talking about. And this slide just breaks it down perfectly. On the left, that's the assistant AI we have today. You have to babysit it, guiding every single step. It's like building something one brick at a time, and you have to tell it where every brick goes. But look at the right side, agentic AI. This is the future. You're not placing bricks anymore. You're just pointing at the castle you want built and saying, go make that. We're moving from micromanaging tasks to just defining the outcome.
Now, this idea of an AI agent, it's not some far-off sci-fi concept anymore. It's here. It's already being packaged into actual products. And one of the first out of the gate is a platform called Abacus CoWork. And they're framing it exactly as you'd expect, as your first virtual employee.
So what does agentic actually mean? Well, at its core, it's about autonomous problem solving. This isn't an AI that just executes one command. It's an AI that can look at a big, complex goal, deconstruct it into a bunch of smaller tasks, create its own plan of attack, and then actually carry out that entire plan from start to finish, all by itself.
The technical definitions are great, but honestly, this slide gets to the heart of it. This isn't about you using a slightly smarter tool. This is about you delegating work to a whole new kind of team member, one that can take on an objective and just get the job done.
So, you're probably wondering, how on earth does it pull this off? What's going on under the hood that makes this new kind of AI possible? Let's take a look at the core tech.
So what's the secret sauce here? Well, it really comes down to a trio of innovations. First, there's a huge focus on privacy, with something called a local-first system. Second, it has what you could call a multi-AI brain, so it's not locked into just one model. And third, it has a really clever way to divide and conquer tasks to get things done super fast. This first one is a really big deal. We all worry about privacy with AI, right? I mean, typically, you have to send your data up to the cloud to use these powerful models. This local-first approach flips that script completely. The AI comes down to your data, working directly on your computer. This means your sensitive information never has to leave your control, which for security is an absolute game changer. The next piece of the puzzle is this multi-AI brain. Now, instead of just betting everything on a single AI model, this system acts more like a project manager. It can pull from all the top models, like GPT, Gemini, Claude, you name it. It intelligently looks at each part of a task and delegates it to whichever AI is best suited for that specific job. It's like having a team of specialists instead of just one generalist.
And this right here is how it achieves its incredible speed. For any big task, it doesn't just work on it one step at a time. It spins up multiple sub-agents. So you might have one sub-agent doing research, another one writing the content, and a third one formatting the final document, all at the exact same time. By working in parallel like this, it can finish massive projects way faster than a single AI ever could.
Okay, the technology is obviously really smart, but what can it actually do? Let's look at how this all translates from a simple goal into a real, tangible, finished product. And here's where it gets really practical. For example, you can give it an audio file of a podcast, and what you get back is a finished blog post, a ready-to-go Twitter thread, and LinkedIn updates, all done. Or, get this, you give it a messy folder of receipts, and it hands you back a clean, complete financial report in Excel. It can even take raw sales data and produce a report that identifies where your business is leaking profits. This isn't just generating text, it's producing real, functional work. And the autonomy just keeps going. This is not a chatbot that's going to time out on you. It can run a complex job for hours on end. You can even schedule it to do things automatically, like run your daily or weekly reports. This means the AI is truly working for you in the background, a real employee that's on the clock even when you're not.
So let's pull all this together. What is the big picture takeaway here? What does the arrival of a true virtual employee actually mean for the way we all work? This quote really reframes the whole conversation. For so long, the fear has been AI is coming for my job. But that's not quite right. The reality is that the nature of work is changing. The new competitive advantage is going to be your ability to effectively manage and delegate tasks to AI agents. It's not you versus the machine, it's you with the machine.
So this technology is no longer a what if, it's a what now. The shift is happening whether we're ready or not. And that leaves us with the only real question left, the one you see right here. Are you ready to adapt? Are you ready to learn how to manage your new virtual colleagues?